Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. This is my pitch for my Netflix limited series that I'm going to quote-unquote create for our final project. My plan is to talk about the media coverage of athletes, specifically college football athletes, to show their transition to the NFL. And I'm going to show the media coverage when they were superstars compared to when they were busts. And the title of this limited series or series on Netflix will just be called Busts. And I want to focus on athletes like Matt Weiner, Johnny Manziel, Terrell Pryor, and Jamarcus Russell, because these were all really hyped up college quarterbacks who were getting tons and tons of media attention, who were winning Heismans, who in some cases were winning the national championship, and then they went to the NFL and really fell off quickly. In the case of at least Jamarcus Russell, Terrell Pryor, Johnny Manziel stuck around for a little bit, and Matt Weiner is now with Fox Sports 1 doing commentary for their pre- and post-game shows. So I think it would be really interesting to show these athletes when they're in their prime, their sophomore, junior, senior seasons at their respective universities, compared to how they performed in the NFL, the media coverage that surrounded them, and then their inevitable fall from fame. So I guess each episode would cover one of these athletes, and so for Matt Weiner, it would go through his USC days, showing his national championships, and then that crazy win streak, his Heisman, and then it would go to the NFL with him getting drafted by the Cardinals, and his kind of really slow fall from the graces of football. And the same with Jamarcus Russell, his outstanding senior year with LSU, and then him being drafted by the Raiders in the first round, being their quarterback, their starting quarterback, and doing absolutely nothing. So I think it would be really interesting to see not only the media coverage that is different between these types of athletes, but also to show what happens when an athlete falls from the limelight. Because I've read a lot of reports about how athletes go bankrupt really, really quickly after either they retire or they're cut from a team or anything like that. So I think just shining a light on that situation to show that even though these are really, really high profile individuals, they're still the same people as us. I think it'd be really interesting to have each episode focus on each athlete and kind of just go through their character arc to where they are now. Matt Weiner's case, he's working for college football. For Johnny Manziel, I don't know if he's still in the Canadian Football League or really what he's doing. I know Terrell Pryor and Jamarcus Russell aren't playing competitive football anymore. They haven't played in years. It would be really interesting to show. I think it would be cool to show that we as a society stop caring about these athletes once they stop performing at their highest level. And especially if their highest level was in college. So that is my plan for my series called Busts. Or maybe, I don't know if that's a working title. I don't know, I think Busts may be a little too mean. So title suggestions, any feedback would be appreciated. So thank you, and I look forward to making the trailer and the episode descriptions.